Okay, guys, you are back with the crew. We are live once again. Today, I want to address a few of the questions that I asked for, and I'm going to try not to babble on too long about them because they are important. But I think there's something behind them that's really, well, I'll get into it. A lot of people are concerned today about your Ledger Nano, your Trezors, your printed on a piece of paper and you've put it in the safe or whatever. All of those things are, this is my opinion, as safe as you possibly can get your crypto, okay? No, you shouldn't be going in and out of your wallet every other hour, okay? You shouldn't do that. But if you went in it a week ago or 2 weeks ago, I can't tell you how many people, somebody must have done a video or somebody did something or was in the Wall Street something that somebody's Ledger Nano got hacked, or I don't know. I'm sorry I didn't see the article because I must have got 10 questions on the same thing. Let's think about this, guys. Your seed phrase and your wallet is, I'd say, 10 times more secure than your bank account, 10 times more secure than your home loan, than your insurance policy, than your life insurance policy. All of those are low-hanging fruit compared to your seed phrase and your private wallet. Just think about it like that for a minute. So, who's promoting this fear about your wallets? Remember what I said, guys. At first, they ignore you, then they laugh at you. Stage 3 is the war. The war, sorry, my dog is knocking the camera all over the place. And she's probably not going to stop. So the war is FUD. The war is fear. The war is being put out there by the media on a level I've never seen before, ever. I've never seen anything like it. It's what's left is right and right is left and up is down. It's just crazy to me how many people are nobody's coming to me with a positive question. Everybody's asking me the same 5 negative questions, and I know where you're getting it, and I know why they're spreading it, and it's to take the whole thing down. And I got some more kind of bad, disturbing news, if you want to look at it that way, recently. I did a video probably, I don't know, 6 months ago or something like that. You can look it up. One called XRP versus Bitcoin, or Bitcoin versus XRP. I don't know which one it was. And there's been this narrative flying around for about 2 years now, and it's gotten worse and worse and worse. And if I say anything positive about Bitcoin, I'll get 10 comments about how, only cavemen trade in Bitcoin and how it's the slowest thing and it's just going to be blown to pieces and it's going to go to zero like within a week. All of that is being spread by, I don't know what channels, I really don't, but those people really need to do just a little bit more homework, because I don't care if it's a Model T. Is it fast? No. Is it collectible? Oh yeah. Is the Mona Lisa the best painting ever made? Not even close, right? There's 10 times more beautiful paintings out there. It's the most, because the people think it's the most priceless. You understand? And there's so many old wallets and so many, it's got a foundation behind it. I'm going to say the same exact thing about XRP. Look at the amount of people that believe in XRP. Look at the amount of people that believe in Cardano. That is your fundamental strength. That's part of your 3 things that you need to look into. You need to look into the code, you need to look into the staff, and you need to look into its social presence. Tells you everything you need to know about a coin. So whoever's spreading this FUD about each coin or all these different coins, I know it's not going to stop. I mean, it's this ridiculous little competition that we're all in right now, and I honestly don't get it. And I want to address another question. Somebody stated something that this one's frustrating, and I don't know how to explain it. other than please don't do this any longer. Don't ask me all the coins I hold. Don't ask me how many coins I hold. And don't ask me how many XRP I have or how many Cardano I own. And don't put it out there anywhere of how many coins you own. Yeah, I wouldn't even talk. You've only heard me talk about what, 4 or 5 coins on this channel? Maybe 5. I don't even think 5 coins on this channel. In over a year and a half, I've been doing this, and I talk about crypto every day. Think about that. That's not an accident. I know a lot of people are proud of how many coins they have and have, you know, how set up they're going to be. If it only goes to $10, they're going to be filthy. I know, I get it. But please, don't tell the world how many coins you have. For number one, it doesn't matter to them. Number two, I know people with 500 coins, specific coins. If you only have 500 of these few coins, I think it's going to change your life. I think it could change generations of your life. Is there a perfect coin? No, there's not. There's dozens of great coins out there, guys. This isn't a war between you and I. They're making the war between you and I. These bots, I see it all the time in my comment section of comment after comment. They're just picking fights, and they're picking a coin holder against coin holder, and it's just not. It never is leading to anything positive or constructive in our space. It's leading to turmoil and uncertainty. And you and I already have enough of that in the world right now. We don't need it between all of us. This battle between Cardano and XRP is just ridiculous. Now, having said all that, I'm going to totally contradict myself. There is a coin or a company out there. It's not really a coin, but anyway, they are being, this is kind of the bad news I was telling you that I had earlier. I asked a bunch of questions from my Goldman guy, and he got back to me on some things. And he told me that, yeah, well, no, you're worried about nothing at all. He told me that like a month ago. Then he called me as I was driving down the road to the barbecue place. I got a story I want to tell you guys at the end. And he calls me and he says, yeah, well, you know that thing about Circle that you were talking about? Yeah, there's something going on with those guys. I go, well, yeah, I've known that for a while. Because when I'm sorry, I started the conversation. I've been mending fences, when you come home and your pigs are on the wrong side of the fence, it's like never good. You're like, oh no. Pigs, mud, and me. It's not going to end well. So thank God they were hungry. They followed me around. But this video that I did, and I'm circling back, thank God, squirrels got in the way, was about your battle isn't between XRP and Bitcoin. Your battle is with a company called Circle. In particular, the biggest enemy number one, okay? The whole reason why we're in this lawsuit, the whole reason why it's taken so long is a company called Circle. They are your direct competitor, XRP, not Bitcoin. Bitcoin is an apple and you're an orange, okay? Circle is an orange and you're an orange. I know, they're different styles of coins, but they want to run everything on the Circle. Just like we want to run those tracks on XRP. They're going to do the same thing with Circle. USDC coin, they have been given the green light. Yeah, does the SEC bring them in and slap their hand every now and then? Yeah. Do they ever pay a fine? No. Do they always seem to have the other door opened for them? Always. Ask yourself, well, wait a minute. Didn't FTX get their hand kind of slapped a little bit, or interviewed, should we say? And they turned out to be what? Well, this is the exact same thing that's going on with Circle. Circle has all the connections in the back doors. So I asked my Goldman guy that. He said, no, that's... Recently, just the other day, he said, yeah, You know what you were talking about with Circle? Those people are connected. Those people are way more connected than I even knew they were connected. Yeah. Yeah. That was a lucky guess, I guess, huh? 6 months ago, I kind of guessed that one. It's not rocket science to see what's going on here, guys. They're trying to control all the on-ramps and off-ramps so that you and I get trapped in our coins in a system. And they're trying to make, it seems to me, I don't know, I'm not trying to spread fear here. It seems that they're trying to make America an island to where, you know, you can't get in and off of it with your crypto. I think that's going to be a failure because there's way too many people in Wall Street that are sick and tired. I've talked about this up to here of trying to sell Tesla stock. They're not selling any more of it. They're not selling the FANG stocks. FANGs have peaked and it's done. And they need a new shiny object to sell. They, you know, hey, here's this new shiny bead. And they need crypto. And we all know it. And when they flip the interest rates, and I think that could still be a while, when they flip those interest rates, first of all, I'm very controversial in this. It will not be a green light switch. Okay, Bitcoin goes through the roof. That's all you have to do is look at the last 5 times. I believe it's 4 of the last 5 times that they've done that. It didn't change anything. It still took months. It took months before that bottom to come in and then it start to really, really ramp up. And then it's the very end of that. And I'm gonna say with the halving coming next year, what are we almost, was it April? Was it April or May of 24? I believe it's, yeah, somewhere spring of 24 is the next halving of Bitcoin. Huge, guys. We're only a year away. This is gonna be amazing for, I think the interest rates are about then, I'd say 6 months, maybe late summer, we're going to start seeing them stop and then turn the other way. And then I'm going to say, again, Al's predictions, 4 or 5 months after that, it'll still be steady. And that's when you'll really see our boom. I'm sad to say that. I could be 100% wrong. I'm wrong at least 50% of the time. And anybody that's watched this channel for any period of time, they know that. I'd say I get more than half the things wrong. But when it comes to the war that we're in right now, and I throw around the word war, I don't mean it like that. I mean the mess that the whole media and the world is in right now. It's just, there's nothing of value in information out there right now. It's unbelievable. Like, all you have to do is hear the word conspiracy theorist or studies show. That one kills me. Oh, well, the studies show. It's like, what study? Who paid for the study? And who's out there doing independent study for free? Like, no one. So who paid for the study and what were their results? Gee, you're kidding me. You mean the sponsor of your network like came out on the bright side of that coin? I'm really shocked by all of that. Anyway, I know you guys know all that stuff. Anyway, hang in there, guys. Oh, shoot, I was going to tell you a fun story. I'm going to have to give you all the details in the next video, but I met with a young guy today, just a kid. He's in high school. I love entrepreneurs like this. He builds big smokers, barbecue smokers. As you guys know, I raise pigs, and I raise some really tasty, amazing animals. And I have only the highest regard and respect for these pigs. They have a lifestyle around here that any pig would really worship. But I do my own butchery. I do my own aging process. I have my own walk-in cooler that I built all by myself with my own hands, and I'm quite proud of the whole thing. And now where I'm going to head next is I'm going to, because one of my true passions that many of you may or may not know is I love to cook. Many people call me a chef. I'm not a chef. Chefs are people that go to university for school and learn how to be a saucier and whatever else. I am not that, but I have cooked my whole life and I barbecued my whole life, and I hope to only get better at it. So I'm going to be doing some work with some groups, as I work with groups in town here, and we're trying to feed some people that are a whole lot less fortunate than many of us. So that is what I'm working on. My good friend of mine and I and a couple of other people started a foundation, if you will, of feeding people, helping to feed people. I'm not trying to say any of this to toot my own horn or anything like that, because I really don't. That's not why I'm bringing this up. I'm bringing this up because I love to cook, and I'm going to be able to cook for people, and I'm going to be able to do it, I hope, through a restaurant or roadside with some other people. And I just think it's going to be a lot of fun, and I'll probably shoot some video there, and I'll probably share that on my farm channel as well. If you guys haven't seen my farm channel, I haven't posted a lot there lately. I've been kind of busy with the crypto and the farm, but anyway, I am definitely rambling on now. But more about the barbecue smoker that I'm building, more about the meetups I'm gonna do as far as cooking and working with people, and working with groups of people to help others, which is really why my son and I started this channel, was health, wealth, and happiness. And we believe in all of those things. And with that, guys, on a really serious note, there's a lot, potentially there's some tough times coming, and I would like to be in a position to help as many people as humanly possible, and nothing would make me happier. So I will talk further about that in coming videos. But guys, don't fall for the FUD out there. There's too much of it. You're too smart. You're on the right space. You're heading the right direction. Don't panic. Get them as secure, get your coins as secure as humanly possible. Keep them on a ledger, keep them in your safe, keep them whatever you can. Don't put them on the exchanges, and you'll be just fine, okay? All right, guys, with that, I am out. Lucky, do you have any idea how hard it is to shoot a video without you clawing at me the whole time? Huh, Lucky? Do you know why we called our cat Lucky? You know why somebody would call their cat Lucky? Because he's lucky. That's the luckiest cat I ever met.